fellow Rotarians, those who are currently standing, may please be seated so that we can start our evening's program. My name is Duncan Mwanyambo. I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Voi. I'm currently Vice President of the club. I'm very pleased to welcome you to this evening of many beautiful things, happenings. And mine is to welcome you and to please request you to get seated as we start the program, and for us to say the Rotary grace. For those who are not yet members of the Rotary Club, we will invite you to say the Rotary grace together with us, and in due course, I'm sure, with your interest in Rotary, you'll learn the Rotary grace, but this is how it goes. So please, the Rotarians, fellow Rotarians, together with all of us, can say the Rotary grace. And for those who have the printed program in front of you on your desks, you can follow the Rotary grace on the right-hand corner of the program. And may we now proceed as follows. The Rotary grace: for food, friends, and fellowship, we thank Thee, O Lord. May we always be mindful of the needs of others. Could we please, for those who do not know the Rotary grace, I've said it, but they can repeat it with me. For food, friends, and fellowship, we thank Thee, O Lord. May we always be mindful of the needs of others. Please be welcomed and feel at home. For the next portion of our program, I'm calling upon Rotarian Willie Mkubwa, the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Voi, who is now coming to the podium, to please take over and introduce our guests, our distinguished guests. Rotarian Willie Mkubwa.
Thank you so much, Mwanyambo. Mwanyambo. How are you? Hey, hungry, but not angry. My name is Willie Mkubwa, the immediate past president of Rotary Club of Voi. Again, karibuni sana. And will you mention the name of your club? Wherever you are, please just stand up and raise your hands. We'll start with the clubs, then we go to the guests. And I don't have time to mention all of you, but for the few that I've interacted with, don't feel slighted when you don't mention your name. So let's start with the home club, Rotary Club of Voi. Muko. Eh?
Yes, we are here.
Where are you? Simpige makelele basi kidogo. Our mother club, Rotary Club of Malindi. Karibuni sana Malindi. There's Rotary Club of Mombasa North. There's a club which has gone borders and borders all the way from US, Rotary Club of Kingston. And then we have Rotary Club of Kikuyu. watoto wetu Rotary Club of Voi upo? Oh. Do you have a Rotary Club of TTC, the university? That is that I've mentioned. Maybe if you are coming from a club and have not had time to put your name down, maybe just raise up your hand. Okay. Our guests, I've managed to get a few of you, but you just shout out if you mention your area where you're coming from. You might be repeating this, but maybe it has happened. Dr. Henk, you are coming all the way from Holland with your friends Harry and Linda. Where are you? Then we have Matthew and Sasha. Matthew and Sasha chase bees with elephants with bees. The team from Kenya Women Finance Trust. Someone must bring up a shout. Then Mula is seeking to a law firm. Omalo Mwanyambo Primary Advocates. James Dami Advocates. Kwetu Sako. Generation Voi, African Smile, Moi Hospital, Mwanyambo Primary School, Taveta, Mheshimiwa Dr. Mkaya. Then I say, na wale wengine wote mko kwa nyumba, msitamo nyumba, maybe you can mention a few.
There is a very young, distinguished guest here with us who has not been mentioned, but I beg you that we mention him and we introduce him to you. This is none other than the charter boy. He's right here. His father can carry him aloft so that he can be properly introduced to the guests. This is a very special guest to us, the Rotarians, Voi Rotarians, because he was born the day that the club was chartered in 2012. So the older the club, Rotary Club of Voi grows, the older the boy becomes. He is the charter boy. So he's last but not least. Thank you.
Thank you, Mwanyambo. Then we have apologies from our district governor-elect, Richard Mwera, the council chair, Kamal Sagan, and sub governor Taveta. Then, of course, your school is also present. So we became a coffee and a new beer. Guests, I would welcome you officially. Our next program will be satisfying our stomachs. Take our dinner, and from the dinner then we come and take over the day program. But remember, we are here because we want to raise funds for our library project. Constructing the first ever library project in Voi town. It's a shame that since independence up to now we don't have a library in Voi town. So when you are doing your dreams, please save some money for the contribution to the project. So we welcome you all, feel at home, and get your money, and let's enjoy our meals. Thank you so much.
Reina,
So after this event, we already done the groundbreaking ceremony, and after this event, we laying down the foundation stone and start building the library at the basic levels. And we hope we'll get the corporates involved to help us to finish the rest of the building of the library. The library will be a library for everybody involved. So it is situated at the Mwanyambo Primary School. Thank you, the headmaster for Mwanyambo Primary, for helping us to cover out the plot. We have had difficulties with the plot, but the headmasters reassured us that they are taking care of all the issues, and we are going ahead with the building project. So not only will it be a library for everybody, but we'll have an IT center over there, a recreational center, and also a conference room. The conference room will be regenerating money to keep the building going on and sustainability. So that's why we're having a conference center over there. I'd like to also make one more announcement. We have a fellow Rotarian, Hope, who has now, she was our former president, and she's now moving out of our club. We will dearly miss you, Hope. And thank you for attending to this function and coming all the way from Nairobi. A good clap for her, everybody, please. Thank you. And I would also like to thank my fellow Rotary Club members, the whole team, for making this event a success. Each and every one of them has worked day and night with the full hearts, and you can see the turnout is very good. And even you can see the charter boy enjoying himself out there. So thank you, team. Thank you very much, and we hope we will continue this. And I shall soon be handing over my presidency to Basil. Basil, can you say hi everybody, to everybody? Great. Yeah. So I'm sure he will bring the roof to their library. Yes, Basil? Right? Great, great, great. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Voi Wildlife Lodge for subsidizing and bringing the prices down for us to be able to hold this event. Thank you, Voi Wildlife Lodge. And next, I'd like to introduce a very, very great friend of Rotary, who is not a Rotarian as a club member, but is a Rotarian at heart, and he supports us in all functions, far and wide. So I'd like him to come up to stage. He has a long history of Voi. So Jayesh of Jehari Supermarket, please come up and say a few good words about Voi. Thank you.
The President of Rotary Club, Dr. If, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I've been told to come here and give you a small history about Mwanyambo Primary School. I'm not good at giving speeches. Original Mwanyambo Primary School was started in about 1950s by the Voi Asian community. We had a very large community at the railway station in Voi. So the original classes were 4 classes from standard 1 to standard 4, which was next to Diamond Trust Bank today, behind Nur Muhammad's shop, if everybody knows that. And then in around 1952, the Asian community, particularly Nur Muhammad Adam, my uncle Doratram Devji, Sharif Ahmed, Bafagi's grandfather, and Shankilal Shah, they proposed to start a school where the children would finish standard 7 in 4, because there were no primary schools. So at that time, my father used to be a teacher in Morocco and Nairobi. So they requested him to come to Voi and he started the school. In 1955, the school was started under the name of Voi Asian School. And in 1958, the first Kenya primary certificate students sat for the examination. In 1963, after the independence, the government took over the school and it was called Voi Central Primary School. Then in 1964, my father was a teacher and the headmaster of Voi Asian School, and my uncle, Mr. Lakshmi Devi Dodia, was also a teacher. The other teacher was Vinu Patel from India, and there was one more teacher, Mr. Mansoor from Mombasa, who was also a teacher. We had only 4 teachers in that school at that time. So in 1964, my father and the local community, one of them was the late Mr. Maganga, if you know him, was the founder of Voi Harambe High School. Because at that time there was no secondary school, so my father as the master came along with the local community and started Voi Harambe Secondary schools. This school particularly was started at where Mwanyambo is. They had only 2 classrooms in 1964 and 65. So in 65, my father and the local community started Voi Harambe Secondary School, which today you know is as Voi Secondary School. That school was particularly started by my father with his own funds from his pocket. My father, sorry to introduce that, my father has done a lot for education in Voi. In 1965, they opened Voi Harambe High School, today Voi Secondary, and it was a day school for the local community. And I can give you 2 examples of my father's student. He was a headmaster in that school from 1965 to 1972. And 2 of his students are Mr. Willie Bodino, the general manager of Sorley Lodges, and Bishop Waluda was also a student of my father. And there was also a Rotarian before, Emily Marsh was also my father's student at one time. So with Mwanyambo, I have studied in Mwanyambo since standard 1 to 7, with Ashok also, and quite a few other people around. I didn't do my secondary here. My father refused, says I can't teach you. So he never taught me, but all my sisters and brothers have studied in Voi Primary, Mwanyambo Primary, and Voi Secondary, which is Voi Secondary today. My father passed away in 1976, and he was still a teacher at Voi Secondary School in a road accident in Mwanyambo and Mwanyambo. So that's part of my history. We have done a lot for education. I think quite a few people must be named that. And I'm very proud of that my father's legacy is still going on. And with education, he was quite in front. He was always in front of being there for education.
Before I continue, I want to introduce to you Mr. Nyata, who is our friend of the library. This is one man who started the Weruga Community Library. So I think the Rotarians can still learn from him. Let me say this. Taita, Taveta has only 2 libraries. It's unfortunate. Taita Taveta is big. Taita, Taveta needs more libraries. Having two libraries just close to each other, up the hills, is not enough for this community. So when I hear that the Rotarians are thinking of coming up with a library, I'm like, Taita Taveta is taking a step forward towards improvement of our education, towards the availability of knowledge to our people. Friends, knowledge, information is power. If we have to empower our people, we have to give them information. And information is hidden in books. Books are a gold mine. And for anybody to get that gold, we have to dig into books. We have to introduce our children to books when they are very young, so that we can become a reading community. I'm very encouraged to see you people coming here to chip in, to see that Voi gets a library. Voi is a very big community without information. We need to empower our people by giving them information, by giving them books. I'm very encouraged. As a staff of Kenya National Library Services, we'll give our technical input to the upcoming library. You can call on us anytime you're ready. We'll be available to advise you. Thank you so much.
The president of the Rotary Club of Voi, other Rotarians, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening again. I feel great honored to be given this opportunity to make very brief remarks during this occasion. First of all, let me begin by thanking the Rotary Club of Voi for organizing this event towards the library project in Voi. As one of you has put it, Voi never had a library, and as such, as it comes up, the people of Voi, I'm sure, are going to benefit in a big way, because I know what a library can do. I remember when I was in secondary school, it's when the Mundani library was put up, and I'm one of the beneficiaries of that library. I remember during our vacations, we spend most of our time in that library, and as a result of that library, we are who we are in the society. So I know this library, once it begins operating, is going to help our students here in Voi and beyond to grow this culture of reading, the reading culture, to develop the culture of reading, which is very, very important in improving the performance of our students. So I'm sure with this library, our results, our academic standards are going to improve in Voi. And again, we know with the modern technology, our students or our children are spending a lot of time in the social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, WhatsApp, name it. So with that library, I'm sure our students or our children are going to spend their time in a more or in a better way than they're doing now. And in so doing, I'm sure our academic standards will never be the same. So allow me, on behalf of our county government, to thank you for this initiative. And I'm sure if my colleague here, who is in charge of education, or was around here, would really say much. And in fact, I'm standing in for her because she's on a brief leave. So considering I'm here, we hear what you people are doing. So I'll give her maybe some brief so that as a county government, we can see how maybe we can partner with you when the project is completed. So with these few remarks, I wish you all the best as we commence this project. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, CEC Gifton Kaya. As we progress in our evening's program, the next item is the raffles and the auction aspects of our program. May I call upon Robert and Basil, members of Rotary Club of Voi, Robert and Basil, to conduct the raffle and the auction.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Muko sawa? Muko sawa? So anyway, we're here to build a library. I think that has been said well. We've made progress, as you've been told. We have the land, we have done the groundbreaking. We have more than 3,000 titles of books already in our custody. Lots and lots of novels are already in our custody. So all we need now is the building to come up. We put the books in and we will start reading. So this is very important, especially for some of us who are still in school, who need a place where we can go and do our research and finish our classes where we are supposed to be. I'm here to conduct raffles and auction. And most of you probably don't understand why we are buying the tickets. So I want to help you understand why we are buying the tickets. Of course, you understand what the raffle is, but you haven't seen the prizes that are on offer. Excellent watches. I'm going to walk around so that you can see how much 50 shillings can give you. 50 shillings. 50 shillings can give you this. 50 shillings can give you this. So, I want to give you time to buy more tickets. Because honestly, what knocked up is it? Oh boy. Okay. So, somebody maybe don't have a watch, So this is what's on offer. This, mikono yangu ni miwili, so I couldn't carry all of them. But we have more watches and more prizes. So with a 50 shilling ticket, mheshimiwa, umesipanga. Azitoshi, hizo ni kidogo mheshimiwa. Kutaki kuongeza. So please, if you need more tickets, DJ. $2,500 for Dr. 3,000 for, can I have your name, sir? What's your name, sir? Matthew. 3,500 for son one. 3,000. It's nice. 3,500 for my son. 3,500. 4,000 for Matthew. And remember, I'll do two very fast, and then I will do three. A round of applause, please. Six classes! Six! Let me count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6!
for Madam Hall. And I'm saying number 1, and then I'm saying number 2. I'm looking at you, and I'm saying number 3.
It took me a while, but now I'm set to go. The word of thanks, this time is my turn to thank you. Thank you all. We're very, very happy that you all came in big numbers and spent so much money on behalf of the library project. On the other hand, we are much more happy. No, English is not my native language, so I have to think before I say something. And for me, that's very difficult, because normally I say something and then I think. So I have to adapt. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. And the best part of the evening, as already said by my good friend Duncan, the best part of the evening is yet to start. But before we start with that best part, I'd like to thank a few people. Before I forget, the Minister Mackay, before he left, he said he's going to make a donation of what, 3,000 shillings. So he's not even here yet, he's gone. But maybe on a long distance he can hear it still. So if you give him a big hand for Minister Mackay, 3,000 shillings. And I just received a phone call from our governor, Mr. John Barutu, and he personally will donate 10,000 shillings on behalf of the library project. So give him a big hand. Then I'd like to thank our next performer, our guest all the way from the Netherlands, spending his own money to get here, for the 3rd time in a row. Mr. Party Harry Verzeurder, and he will be live on stage. So in 10 minutes. He first has to clear. You have to drink your wine first. Well, they don't call me Mwanyambo for nothing. A man of action. I don't like long speeches, so I hope from now on everybody will have a very good time dancing and having a lot of fun. I'll open the dance floor. Lots of fun, and thank you for being here.
Good evening. My name is Harry. I'm all the way from Holland, from Europe. And first I'd like to thank the Kenyan people and especially the people of Voi to have me here in Kenya in a kindly way and for the warm welcome. So please give an applause for yourself, for Knack. And let's begin this evening, what DJ Abbas and me concerned, with a highlight. And for the highlight we want to especially want to hear on stage Linda. Linda, come here over on stage because she had a birthday 2 days ago. So let's stand up all and sing along for Linda. And what your age was? Over 26? Yeah. She became 26 this Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen people. So all we can sing, happy birthday to you, dear Linda. Here we go. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Yes. Let's start. Komt ja. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Vizuri sana a little bit of... 'Cause everything is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause everything is gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, started with the rising sun. So we know we're going to be a little bit up-tempo, but we keep on smiling this night, this whole night. Are you ready to smile? Yeah! All right, here we go. Keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. With every passage that we use and comment on that day. I know the little shanty town where people get around, singing happy all the way like happy children on the way. Just watch the people how they dance, really are a trance. Smiling up with their guitars, just giving you we're on the stars. Alright, we got people smiling tonight, huh? Oh, keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. Oh, keep on smiling.
you.